Hey, good afternoon. This is Tom Davis again, the Director of Recruiting for Student Athlete World. Um, I do Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, and Maryland, but also have clients in all sports throughout the country with referrals and everything. And happy today to have on a young man who's currently a junior, and we're going to put him on the spot a little bit. Jarrett Day, who's a junior at Jefferson High School out in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. Jefferson High School is a renowned school for baseball. They've year in and year out been involved in the states and in the regionals and all that. And I've had some great clients that I've helped with recruiting and all that come through. Jarrett's my next guy. He's a junior, 6'2", 165-pound pitcher and outfielder. He's probably sitting there now thinking about everything that I'm going to ask him, just like it would be like on a college visit. But I'm just going to, ask Jarrett, hey, tell us a little bit about yourself, big guy, and everything that's going on out in Jefferson right now.
I'm doing school. I'm lifting, do a lot of cardio. I run a lot now, and that's about it.
Tell us a little bit about your baseball background. You're a right-hand pitcher and an outfielder and all that. Which do you prefer?
I prefer to pitch.
Why?
Because when you pitch, like, you control the game, and I like to control the game. And I think I'm better at pitching than outfielding.
I hear you. So what's your best pitch, Jarrett?
I think curveball, but a lot of people say fastball.
Well, it's going into the pitching realm where I like to work and all that. Every one of my pitchers, I mean, they may not be the 90-mile-an-hour thrower and everything, but you have to have command of your fastball, and everything works off of that. And I've seen your breaking ball. I know it's a good curveball. What other pitches do you throw? You throw a change, right?
Yes, sir. I've been working on my changeup for the past couple of months with Dan Miles, my pitching coach, and it's a circle change, and it's gotten a lot better since last year.
You have confidence in throwing it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's the whole thing, is just establishing, getting the pitch to work and establishing that confidence in what you're doing. So, people know what I do. I mean, I'm a recruiting consultant and advisor and all that. Talk a little bit about, you and your mom reached out to me. What was your thought process when you guys were reaching out, as far as, what you were looking for and have me do for you?
Well, basically, we didn't really know how the whole recruiting business worked. So, and we heard from a couple of my friends that you were a good recruiter. So, yeah.
So it reaches out. So word of mouth and everything gets around, and it's good. I'm happy to have you. I started out, my first person I got out of Jefferson was a football player, a great quarterback for them, and then I've done a lot of their baseball kids, and help them. Some going out of state, some in state, and all that. So we've opened up some avenues. Talk a little bit now. You play for Jefferson. I see the GW on your hat. Tell everybody about GW, what it stands for, and what you do with them.
I pitch for them. It's for the Go Wags. They're out of Pennsylvania, and they're my national team for summer. and I played with them this fall as well.
What kind of experience did you have?
It was good. Good coaching. It was good to meet the new players, and just a good experience, all in all.
Yeah, they're a good organization. I work with the Rawlings Tigers, but I know a lot about the Wags and how they do stuff, and it's a good organization that I think really tries to help kids and everything like that. So getting into some recruiting stuff and all that. When you talk, I mean, remember we started off, I mean, your mom had been contacting me a lot and was very interested, and we talked a lot about grades and I knew you'd get a smile on your face, grades and academics. And she actually put out a thing to me that she'd loved to have me help and wanted to hear my ideas on it and all that. But you played around a little bit earlier and probably didn't take academics as seriously as you thought, and then got serious about wanting to play baseball in college. And the message that we gave you, I was like, hey, I want you to have, Mom and I want you to have this grade point average and work towards it to show us you're serious and everything. And I'll tell you what, you did get on it and everything. And I think you see now how much grades play a part into the whole recruiting process from everything that we've talked about. Just talk a little bit now about, what you do, maybe about prioritizing and putting grades, ahead of this and making sure that they're up to task.
Yeah, so freshman year, I didn't really understand how much or how important grades were. And then, like, everyone kept telling me I had to get them up. And if I wanted to continue playing baseball in college and maybe even further, that I'd have to get them up by a lot because I really wasn't focused on school as much as I was at baseball. And then sophomore year hit, and I got them up more and, like, had a more stable, like, grade point average. And then now I'm looking pretty good. Got it up higher than last year as well.
So what I'm going to ask you, what would your message be? I have a lot of people that look at this, prospects, clients, coaches, everything. What would your message be coming there from freshman year on up? What would your message be to them?
Just focus on school and don't slack off and mess around.
Cool. So getting back into it, I mean, you play for the Wags. You have me sit there and help you with recruiting. One of the things, I mean, I've talked to you guys, to you and to all my clients about a right fit school. Okay, we're looking to get the right fits for you and get you out there into exposure stuff to where the right people are going to be seeing you at the right time. And I just think that's a big thing and important is, contacting coaches ahead of time, having your schedule set, being in the right place at the right time, communicating with them to, go to their camps and everything so that they can see you. Tell us a little bit. I mean, I know that we're getting into the phase right now. Division ones might be lightening up a little bit. Don't know yet and everything, but Division twos and threes. This summer with you playing and everything like that, there's probably gonna have to be some time to where you're away from your team to go. To these camps, work out and everything like that. Just talk about the importance a little bit about, what you see. I mean, you've been to Eddie Santa's, everything like that. So just tell us about, what you're going to try to do this summer and everything to try to sit there and up your recruiting experience.
Well, I've been focused more on my velocity and trying to get that up because it wasn't as high as I wanted it to be at my last showcase because I didn't do as good as I did on my first one. So I've been more focused on that, and I've hit higher numbers than I normally do, and I average a lot higher as well. And my command has been a lot better and throwing a lot more strikes and getting good spin on the ball. So, yeah.
So what's your fastball velocity now?
Well, I average around 82 to 83, and I've touched 85 once.
Cool. Like I said, and you're getting bigger and stronger, and you're working with the guy on velocity and everything. I am, really looking forward to getting you into some events this summer for the right people. I think that we got into some, not as many as I would like because of COVID and everything, but getting back to that and getting video and getting your information out. I look for you to be the next guy coming out of Jefferson and keeping that pipeline rolling. How's Jefferson going to be this year? Are you guys going to be competitive in this state?
I think we are. I mean, we lost a couple of pitchers and a couple of players, like seniors left, and then a couple of players aren't playing because of like other sports and other stuff going on. A couple of injuries, but I think we'll be good for the season when it comes.
Okay. What have you decided yet, Jarrett, on what you want to study in college?
Yes, I'm gonna try and focus on law, like when I get there.
What kind of law?
Law enforcement.
Ah, okay. So criminal justice and everything like that.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm happy that I got to touch base with you and have you on today and have you talk a little bit. I'm going to put Mom out there a little bit. She was busy with work, so we couldn't get her on here. But I just look forward to helping you out and other kids out in the Eastern Panhandle, sports wise. And I appreciate you taking the time to come on and talk to us today. And check out social media because I'll have you on here, and then make sure that you upload this and get it out to potential people. Any last thoughts that you'd like to get in?
Nothing much. Just thank you for having me.
No problem at all. Big guy, you take care and tell everybody that I said hello, and I will talk to you in a little while.
Sounds good.